Hey, hi. Okay. Today we are going to see how a for loop generally works. So this is what is the topic that we are going to see. So generally, in for loop, so we will be having three major conditions. So one is initialization. So what we will be doing is we will be initializing. Sorry, my like my handwriting is very bad. So I'll write it for for initialization is the first part we will be having, and then we will be checking the condition. So check condition. So apart from this increment and decrement operator, so condition, yeah, and apart from that increment or decrement, so these are all some of the like parts of the general for loop. So this is how we know that our general for loop will be looking like. Okay, let's talk about, as of now, we have got how the for loop will be looking. And okay, let's code some of the basic things as well. Again, I'm going to write the code for how a for loop will be, like executed. So we know that we will be putting the whole Java packages. So import java.util. So it util dot start to include the util packages. Import java.input output. So to add all the input output packages. Class main, so which is the main class that we are going about to use, and apart from that public static void main string args. So we know that whenever we were about to create a string args type of condition, so we are about to create a for loop as of now. Okay, I'm going to initialize one value that n is equal to 5. So such that I'm going to print only 5 number of stars. So okay, as an output that I'm going to print. Again, I'm going to initialize as well. So for, we know that for initialization is the first condition that we are about to give. What is the expected output here? So we know that the expected output should be ours in the form of 1 star 2 3 4 5. So this is what is the like expected output for us. Yeah, I'm going to take n is equal to 0 1 2 3 and 4. So we know that whenever we were starting with 0, only we need up to 4 and not 5, right? So at this particular time, what we are going to do is, okay, we are going to write the same condition. I is less than that of n. So such that uh, I is what? So so whenever it comes to 4, then itself the loop gets should stop and not equal to 5. So that's what we need to take into consideration. And apart from that, we have to add the increment or decrement operation as well. So this is what we need to do. Yeah. Okay. So here I'm going to print system dot out dot println. Yeah. I'm going to print a star over here as of now. Okay, we got it, right? After this, I'm going to close this. Yeah. And then I'm going to create one more. I'm just going to close all the for loop conditions which we have actually. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Let's run this such that we can be able to check what is the error in that or anything else, like what are the changes that we need to take on. Let's dry run this code. Okay. So whenever we were about to dry run this code, take for example, our loop starts from I is equal to 0, right? So from 0, our whole for loop is getting started. So we know that I is equal to 0. And then we will be having I is equal to 1, I is equal to 2, I is equal to 3. and I is equal to 4. This is where our loop is going to stop. So such that only 5 number of stars is going to about to get printed. Yeah. So this is how the output will be printed, because I have given a condition here. What I have done is I have used an ln condition, so which will print our output in the next line. So this is how it will be getting printed, but our desired output should be on the same line, right? So on the same line only our desired output is supposed to get. So okay, so what we are going to do right now, so only just remove this print ln statement, so such that all the stars will be aligned on the same order. That's it. So this is how the internal implementation of for loop will be. Hope you can understand.